Campaign 2016, Bernie Sanders and Ted Cruz are hoping their big Wisconsin wins will give them crucial momentum. 2 out of the 5 remaining candidates are campaigning here in New York today as focus shifts to the state's primary in 2 weeks. CBS News' Andrea Grymes is here now with more on that. Andrea.
Well, Mary, both Donald Trump and Ted Cruz are in town today. Trump still leads in the delegate count, but his loss in Wisconsin makes it even more likely there will be a contested Republican convention. Donald Trump and Ted Cruz are both in a New York state of mind today. Thousands are expected tonight at Grymes Studios in Bethpage, Long Island for Trump's rally. But first up, Cruz has a meet and greet about an hour from now in the Bronx.
We are winning because we're uniting the Republican Party.
Cruz is coming off a big win last night in Wisconsin. He came in first with 48% of the vote. Trump came in second and John Kasich a distant third.
As a result of the people of Wisconsin defying the media, defying the pundits, I am more and more convinced that our campaign is going to earn the 1,237 delegates needed to win the Republican nomination.
Trump did not speak last night, but his campaign issued a statement saying in part, quote, Ted Cruz is worse than a puppet. He is a Trojan horse being used by the party bosses, attempting to steal the nomination from Mr. Trump. On the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders also pulled off a double-digit victory last night in Wisconsin, taking 56% of the vote to Hillary Clinton's 43%.
This campaign is giving energy and enthusiasm to millions of Americans.
Clinton tweeted, quote, congrats to Bernie Sanders on winning Wisconsin. To all the voters and volunteers who poured your hearts into this campaign, forward. Both candidates are campaigning today in Pennsylvania.
And if you do your part, you and your family should be able to get ahead and stay ahead. That, to me, is the promise of America.
Both candidates also have their eyes on New York, the next big contest as well for the Democrats. Sanders has now won 6 out of the last 7 contests. Although Clinton leads in the delegate count, CBS political contributor Bob Schieffer says Sanders is not embarrassing himself by staying in the race, especially because of the FBI investigation into Clinton's use of a private email server while Secretary of State.
No one would blame him for just hanging around to see if Hillary Clinton's going to be indicted. Now, I don't have any evidence that she is or that she isn't, but I do know there's an investigation going on, and I think he'd be wise to just hang around and see what happens on that.
Clinton has denied any wrongdoing. As for her campaigning later today, actually, Mayor de Blasio, although she's in Pennsylvania, he will be holding a rally for her in Lower Manhattan this evening. Mary, over to you.
Andrea Grymes, thank you. And stay with CBS 2 and CBSNewYork.com for continuing coverage of Campaign 2016 and the New York primary, April 19th.